And you mentioned that Facebook made a number of changes recently, just in the last couple of months. Can you tell us what one of the ones was taking the tabs and putting it into a menu bar? What were some of the other...
They changed everything.
The changes that were made. And how does that affect us?
Okay, the changes actually were for the better. It's a lot more streamlined and simple to use, and less clunky looking, a little bit more up to date. Some of the features in terms of branding that they've added in are the little images at the top of the page, and this is something that a lot of people don't think to use for your branding. It's a great tool. The images change every time you load your page, but what you can do with those images is if you create each little image the same size, same colour, and have a little call to action on each one, you can turn it into a pseudo menu. And what happens is if somebody clicks on that particular picture, it pops up. You know how the screen goes black and you can see a photo that someone's put up. So the little picture pops up, but underneath it is a description box. And in that description box, you can put in a call to action, and that call to action can be how you can actually buy something, which is what we do on Promote My Fan page. So we have a dollar directory, and so anyone who wants to participate in a dollar directory clicks on that button, which says click here. And so it opens up and it tells them exactly how they have to go about buying their dollar directory listing. And that just ticks away for us in the background all the time. So using those little images at the top, which is, for those of you who understand pixels, it's 110 pixels by 75. So if you have any images made,
and how do you make those
fixed
fixed there? So when you put new photos up, they don't just automatically disappear?
Those 5 pictures are the 5 most recently uploaded images or 5 most recently tagged images. So basically, if you just upload those 5, they will be the 5 at the top there. When you upload new pictures after that, they will get replaced by those pictures. You just mouse over that new image till a little cross appears on the image, click that, and it will hide that particular picture and bring back the original one that you created, the one specifically meant to be in that place. Doesn't delete your photos, it just hides it from that top row.
Fantastic. So other changes that have happened?
Other changes are mostly to the admin area. So there's a lot more fields now, as I mentioned early on, for you to add more information about your business. From a branding point of view, with the changes to iframes now means this is actually really important for anyone getting customization done. You would have heard of all the changes recently to changing over to iframes and away from FBML and all that sort of thing. What that means is that an iframe is a Facebook page you create on an external website, and then it gets pulled into Facebook using code. The only problem that exists at the moment is Facebook are now changing all of your profiles to search Facebook using a secured, how do you put this one? So that you browse securely, if that makes sense. So you can't get viruses and you don't get hacked and things like that. The only problem with that is that the iframes don't show if you're browsing securely. So because they're changing all of our profiles automatically for us, more and more people who have these iframe or externally created pages need to purchase what is known as an SSL certificate for their website or their domain. And what that says to the people viewing that page is that this is a secure site and therefore we will display your image. If you don't have one of those on your website, it will not display your iframe in your Facebook page. So if you're doing it on your own, make sure you do understand that you need to have an SSL certificate. If you're using a professional, they would know that.
For your personal one, for your business one, you have an SSL.
This is on your domain.
On your domain,
on your website domain.
Gotcha. Yep.
So you would go to GoDaddy or someone like that, purchase your SSL for your domain,
yes.
And then when your iframe is pulled into your Facebook page, it will read that there's this secure certificate is actually available and that your content is safe to display.